fatigue. Yes, I am a black man, and I even have black fatigue. If you guys don't know what black fatigue is, basically it's just majority of people. I'm gonna just say America right now. America is just tired of black people, bro. I'm gonna be real. I can see why. People are getting tired of us, and I'm gonna be so real. You can't blame them. And I'm gonna say it like this: every single group has bad people in it. That doesn't mean the whole group is bad. Doesn't mean black people are bad. Doesn't mean white people are bad. Doesn't mean Mexicans are bad. You know what I mean? But you can say for white people, school shootings. You can say Mexicans, illegals. You can say, Indians, scammers. You can say that with any race. That doesn't mean that every Indian's a scammer. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that every person in this thing. You know what I mean? It's a thing. Long story short, bro, I'm getting tired of this too. So I pulled up a couple of clips of just showing why people are fatiguing. Let's dive in. All right, so we got this one unk right here. He explains black fatigue better than me. So let's just watch him real quick. It's just quick 2 minutes, and then we're gonna watch the other clips. All right.
Black fatigue. This video might make you uncomfortable, but it needs to be made. There's a growing sentiment, most recently, of individuals who are proclaiming they do have black fatigue. And you don't have to be a non-black person to have black fatigue. What does that phrase actually mean? Essentially, black fatigue is a growing weariness of the actions of the quote-unquote black community. But it goes deeper than that, because we are in 2025 now, and we are being judged based on the content of our character and not the color of our skin.
That is facts, and that is facts. And bro, my people have been praying for times like this to rhyme like this, so we can shine like that and shine like this. All lives matter, not just black. Okay. But anyways, listen. Yeah, that's facts. That is facts. And now, with the power and the respect that we have now, people are just squandering it. People are just squandering it, being ghetto, being reckless, and just being ignorant. But I'm gonna stop cutting them off. Let me finish real quick.
But the interesting part is the lie that's been sold to the black community in particular is that the color of our skin dictates the content of our character. That's why in the black community, sometimes you'll hear people say, oh, you are acting white, when they're talking to someone like myself who doesn't act the way most people would expect a conventional black person to act.
And that is facts. And bro, I went through this multiple times when I was growing up. Okay, I went through this growing up. I grew up in a white town, and thank God, bro. Thank God I grew up in a white town that I didn't grow up, cause I'm from New Jersey, right? So I didn't grow up near Trenton or Camden. If you're from New Jersey or know about those towns, it's terrible, right? But I'm super glad I didn't grow up in those areas, like people in my family, because if I did, I probably would have been like the people that grows up in those towns that would be doing illegal stuff, would probably be locked up or dead. You know what I mean? It happens, bro. And the type of community you have really dictates the type of people that's going to come out that community. But that's besides the point, right? So I remember I had my cousin used to always say this to me, because you can see how I talk. I don't talk black, even though sometimes I do. I have some slang, whatever. I don't talk ghetto and ignorant like other black people. And I always say this, and I say this at my job all the time too. So when I'm talking proper, how am I talking white? I'm just talking proper. But when I'm talking like, yo, cuz, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, now you're talking black because you're talking ignorant. And that's just disrespectful. Like, when black people say that to me, you are disrespecting yourself, because you are calling yourself ignorant. So you saying that I'm speaking proper, you're saying that I'm speaking white. So you're saying that white people are more proper than you. You get what I'm trying to say? So I never got that. When people are like, oh, you're speaking white, bro. You're black. Speak black. And I'm like, all right, what is speaking black? And they speak, and I'm like, bro, that's ghetto. That's ratchet. Like, you sound dumb. But people don't see it like that. And it's all right. It's just, just compare each other in 5 years, bro. Most likely the person that's acting white is going to be in a far better place.
In their minds, there is a correct way to act black. And the people in your ethnic group who fulfill those very negative stereotypes, those are the ones who are going to essentially drag down the collective whole. And that's why there's individuals who are black who do and can have black fatigue, because they see how damaging it is to see the worst of us attract all this negative attention that then unfortunately gets ascribed to the entire race all too often. But what's unfortunate is here in 2025, now we have to contend with the fact that there's people who are so sick and tired of seeing those negative aspects, those negative individuals in the black community attracting all this attention. That's what is spurring this black fatigue. I think it's something that needs to be talked about. And until we turn inward and address the issues in our own communities, I fear that this is only going to continue and get worse. And that's exactly what the powers that be want. They want to have us against each other instead of us against those who are really pulling the strings in the background.
That is facts. And that is facts. It's always, you realize, right? Everything is always divide and conquer. Everything is always in teams. That's why we have sports. That's why we have video games. That's why we have a lot of things, because it's always like people versus people. Because once the collective gets together, then we can actually rise. We always see this. Once a collective always comes together, they always push something. They always push something. It's like this, right? Say for example, a collective comes together to bring more awareness to, let's say bring more awareness to people who stop gooning, right? If a lot of people really come together, shit really moves. I know I don't like bringing this up, but we saw this in 2020 with the BLM riots, right? I really wish it was a protest, but it was like, I'm not even gonna get on that, bro. It's just so dumb. Like, the whole thing was a scam. You was out there robbing stores. Like, you're protesting for more respect. You're protesting for more of this, for more of that, but then you're going out and robbing. So it's like, what the fuck? That's beside the point, right? Anyways, what am I saying? I forgot. Anyways, let's react to these clips. I got some clips of some black fatiguing going on, bro. Let's react to these clips. Listen, if you burn your brain, I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame you. On God, I don't. This is the first thing I seen, right? Like, why do you always gotta sexualize yourself? Like, yo, I'm not even gonna lie. This may seem like what's that shit called when you like you're rude to the other gender? I don't fucking know, but bro, do women just like go on the internet just to show their body? And I know there is a lot of great women content creators out there that's really trying to, push, health and fitness and mental health, to other females. So I support those. But it seems like a majority of females go on social media just for attention, just so they can post their body. Like, this is actually disgusting. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. If you like this fucking, like, this is not even thick. This is just fat. Like, that's why I don't understand, right? People will look at this and be like, oh, this is so good. Like, this is disgusting. Like, this is disgusting. This, imagine when she poops, bro. Like, bro, like, how do you clean all that? That's actually nasty, bro. This is disgusting. She puts the robe in between her ass cheeks on purpose, bro. Like, fucking disgusting. And there would be people in the comments that's literally like, yo, yeah, bro, yeah, bro, yeah. Like, watch, yo, niggas will watch and crack anything. Look at her fucking fat ass legs, bro. Like, she's not even thick. She's just fat. It's just, she got lucky that it went into her booty. Like, she's not even thick. She's just fat. This is that, like, her butt is just super massive compared to her fat body. So it makes her look thick. No, she's just fat. That's just fat. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. All right, let's look at this one. This woman is the reason so many people have black fatigue. Let's happen.
I think the biggest issue in our generation is white people feeling like they have entitlement over other minorities, feeling like they need to be at.
And this is the thing, right? Bro, it is 2025, bro. Why do we always put ourselves beneath? Like, you always downplay yourself. Yeah, ever realize that when black people always talk about the community, it's always, we're minorities, we're the minorities, we're minorities. So you're always telling yourself, yeah, we lack. These people are better than us. Please help us, whites, help us, whites. Like, if you really don't like white people, then stop calling yourself a minority. Because you calling yourself a minority, you're giving white people the power, the superiority over you. Stop. You're like, it's 2025, bro. You're like, we're not minorities like that anymore, bro. In some instances, yes. You can see that with Indians, Mexicans, Asians. You can say that about any race in America also. But, and especially in this day of age, bro, we have a lot of power now. And we got to get out of that old mindset, because that's keeping you stuck in the same place where we came at. But if we just, try to stop using that minority word and try to stop downplaying ourselves and actually look at ourselves like, you know what? We're better than this. You know what? Let's actually get it better. Let's stop being ratchet. Let's stop doing this and that. That's bringing us down. We all know this is bringing us down. Let's stop promoting Little RT. The kid is 12 years old rapping and talking about fucking girls. You can't even get hard yet, little kid. Stop promoting these drill rappers. Let's actually help the community. That's why I'm super happy when I see these RICO cases go out and these rappers, these rap groups get fucking locked away for 20 years. I'm happy because that's protecting the community. They're not getting blood money anymore. Talking about killing fucking 15-year-olds and rapping their songs and rapping their names and songs. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
At least in America, feeling like they need to be at the top of the food chain and they're not. This country was built off of slavery. This country is built off of immigrants. This country is built on stolen land. Respect the people that you took this from and understand that we are telling you you are wrong.
How do you think white people can do better?
Sit down. Sit down. Stop trying. They don't feel like they need.
Sit down, stop trying. Bro, like, is she fucking retarded? Like, bro, I'm a black guy, and bro, look at any country ran by blacks. They're fucking shit. Okay, I'ma just be real. They're shit. People are like, oh, bro, let's take everything. Let's go to Africa. Go to fucking Africa. Be there for a month. You're gonna be like, hey, America, knock on the door. Hey, can you guys let me back in? Yeah, it's shitty over here. It's trash. It is trash. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, you're Uncle Tom. You're Uncle Sam. Whatever, bro. I don't care. I don't care, bro. Because it's just the facts. It's just the facts. Look at every single country what black fucking ran. It's trash. Scams going on, paid off government, this, that, bro. It's trash. It's trash. And I'm not saying that ours is any better, but bro, it's like, you know, bro, it's you gotta take the best one, bro. You know what I mean? Either way, it's like you're saying sit down, stop trying. Okay, let's say all white people did do that. The fucking world was shut down. You fucking idiot. Like, why does she think? A lot of black people think this. Oh, we run the world. You don't run the fucking world. If you ran the world, we wouldn't have became slaves in the first place. That we lost. Plain and simple. We lost. Back in the day, we lost. That's how we became slaves. But it's not like that anymore. It's not like that anymore. Now we can actually grow. Instead of trying to look at the white people that you're mad at now, their mom and dad and their grandparents, they wasn't even in slavery. So why are you getting mad at these people? And yes, some people are still racist, but the majority isn't. So why are you saying stop to all white people? If that's the case, then your cars wouldn't be made. The oil in the car that you get changed, that wouldn't be done. The lights and shit in your house that needs maintenance sometimes, that wouldn't be fixed. A lot of shit that we get and have and own that we take for granted would be gone if that was the case. And this goes for Indians and Mexicans and all that stuff, bro. Listen, I like my Mexicans, bro. Just please come over here. Please come over here legally. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be real. America is built off Mexicans' backs too. You don't see black niggas in construction like that. You don't see white niggas you do see white niggas in construction, but it's majority Hispanics. When you need some cheap, shit done labor, you call the Hispanics. It's the truth. Bro, if you want somebody to play basketball, you call the black person. If you want a good QB, you call the white person. If you want, if you know what I mean, if you want to know how to fish, you call the white person. If you want to know how to play basketball, do sports, you call the black person. If you want to know how to get smarter, you call the Asian. If you want to know how to, you know what I mean, get stankier, you call the Indian. I'm joking, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Every group has its pros and cons, bro. So I hate when people say shit like this.
Need to take
What's up,
any
Eric?
type of accountability, and because of that, that's why our country is the way that it is. I think the biggest
That is true. We do need to take more accountability. That also goes for every single race as well. That goes for white people, black people, Indians, Asians, Hispanics. That goes for everybody, bro. For those of you still confused what black fatigue is, look no further. Imagine spending good money for a Jamaican vacation, yet she couldn't leave that hip-hop culture at home. Let me see. Yeah, copyrighted music. This is just, like, disgusting, bro. Like, what is she doing? What are you doing? You're just throwing, like, food out. Like, what are you doing? Bro, what are you doing? Bro. Like, loud and just fat. Like, yo, you realize this, right? Like, bro, a lot of people, bro, like, bro, damn near everybody in America is overweight, bro. And it's crazy. And you become the enemy when you literally tell people, hey guys, Stop being fat, lethargic losers and work out. You know, put down the substances, work out, go out. You become enemy number one when you try to spread what America was spreading 50 years ago. You become enemy number one when you was literally just saying what the shit that your dad and mom grew up listening to. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. She mad. Oh my god. Like, that's just ratchet. Like, just ratchet. Just ratchet. You're in, like, bro, first off, you're in Jamaica. You're in a whole different country. Like, this isn't America. You're in a whole different country. Whatever their rules over there, if their rules over there is, hey, if you're being loud and disrespectful, we can slap the shit out of you. Bro, if they slap the shit out of you, you can't go on TikTok and be like, hey guys, cancel Jamaica. No, that's their country, their rules, bro. So you can't go over there and be disrespectful and ghetto rat shit like that. And that's why a lot of like these Jamaicans and stuff or Africans come over to our country and think they're better than us. First off, you're not. First off, let me just say something about that. I hate when, because I change oil, right? And a lot of Jamaicans and a lot of Africans, they come over and they tend to, you know, be rude to the black people that I work with also, right? Me and other black people, because they think they're better than us because they're African. And they think that, oh, we're over here because we got taken from slavery. Shut the fuck up. That wasn't the truth, okay? Second, you are in my country now. I was born here. I'm an American. You want to come to my country. So instead of looking down on me, nigga, look up, nigga, because you want to come to my land. I don't want to go to your fucking land. Nigga, you want to come to my land, nigga. That's all I got to say about that. That always got me mad. I'm not going to lie. But black fatigue is now black exhaustion. Woman blocked city bus after it tried to take off without her for being late. Like, I saw this video, bro. Oh my God. Like, I'm not even going to say nothing. All I'm saying is, bro, if the bus tapped her, they would have got in trouble, bro. Nah. What's up with all this copyrighted music? But this is just insane. Like, imagine how disrespectful and entitled you have to be to think that you can just do this. And I bet you if somebody punched her in her fucking face, she's gonna call the police. She's gonna, you know what I mean? She's gonna call the police. She's gonna try to go on TikTok and try to sue somebody or whatever. But look, yo, I just peeped this right now. It says call police, emergency, call police. Like, what is she doing, bro? This is just disrespectful. Where's her dad at? You know where her dad's at. You know where her dad's at. Where's her mom at? Where's her parent? Like, where's the authorities? Like, where, you know what I mean? This is the last clip, bro. They are the real weapon of mass destruction. Let's see. Baby in the hand.
My girl clowning bad. My girl fixing her own order. The fuck I am. All right.
Wait, bitch, no. You don't give me my motherfucking shit. And I'm gonna take your fucking extra. You got me fucked up. Around this bitch.
Fat. Like, they're always fat and black. They're always fat, black with nappy hair. Holy shit. Like, I feel bad for this baby because every single baby, every single kid on this world is innocent. If a kid is evil, it's not the kid's fault, it's the parents' fault. Or it's the community's fault. Every baby and every kid on this planet is innocent, right? So I really feel bad for these kids and these babies that grow up with these parents, bro. Because y'all may not know this, you know, may not whatever, but that baby is learning. That baby right now is learning subconsciously. That baby's learning, fuck, bitch. Like, they're learning this shit. They don't just learn how to curse and steal and do all this. They're learning this as they go. This baby is watching its mom curse and steal and be aggressive and, you know what I mean, in her arms, right next to her. You know what I mean? Like, it goes deep with that. Now the baby is going to kind of follow along subconsciously because this is all he sees. This is what he grows up on. And it's sad. This is sad. This is just sad, bro. It's disrespectful. It's sad. And I really feel for these kids out here, man.
Girl. It ain't working.
Oh, my girl clowning bad.
Yeah. And you hear the person behind the camera egging them on. And that's like the number one thing about black people. Like, we egg on trash behavior. Like, we gas trash behavior. Especially with, bro, the worst is a black female, bro. Because first, they're a female and they're black. So it's like when you put them together, it's like the worst combination because, bro, they have like the worst fucking tendencies, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. And I'm saying this for myself, bro. And this is not meant to be racist. It's just straight from the heart, straight from the heart. And I really love my community. I love black people. I love every single race. If you ever watch my streams, I joke on every single race. I will admit it. I'm not racist. No, I'm not racist. I make racist jokes because I love every race. That's what comedians do. A comedian would take a bad situation and make a joke and put light on the situation. So what I do with racism is, yeah, people are racist. Yeah, these whatever. But I use their racism for everybody to joke. The Asian guy can say the hard R in my chat. The black guy can call the Asian guy. You know what I mean? The Mexican can, you know what I mean, can joke on the white guy in my chat. The white guy can joke on the black. We're all friends. That's how I grew up. That's how I grew up. When I grew up in my town, it was majority white, but the people I grew around, it was white, black, Asian, Hispanic, Mexican, this, that. And yet we all joked with each other. But we all got each other's back. Whenever somebody in the group beefed with another person, we all rode for that person. If somebody ever had a problem with us, bro, we all stuck together. But in our group, we all joked with each other. That's how it should be, you know. And I think that's how it should be. And I'm just saying the full truth on things, man. Like it's just fucked up how, you know, a lot of people, Mexicans, blacks, and other minorities can shit on a lot of white people, innocent white people. They didn't even do slavery. They wasn't even there. They wasn't even alive, and they get shitted on for just existing. It's not fair. It's not fair. You can be racist. They can say all this about white people, but once a white person says, "All right, blackie," they're canceled. Their whole life is destroyed. But a black person can go on Twitter and say, "Hey, every cracker, listen up," and they still got their fucking Harvard degree. It's insane. It's messed up. It's messed up. Yeah, that's my take on the black fatigue. If you don't like it, then I don't care. Suck him SMD. I don't care. It's my channel.